So it was just, the dashboard being all finicky again, but... what the... hello? Oh, okay. So yeah, it was just the dashboard being finicky again, but apparently I'm once again live with Doki Doki Literature Club, the game that won't stop giving. However nicely you ask it. All my save files were deleted, so I had to make some more. Don't worry, Sayori. I'm gonna use Dark Necromancy to bring you back. Now. What do I want to do with this poem? You know what? I'm gonna make this like the most nervous poem you can. Not horrible. Not simple. Nervous. Jumpy's making me think of that. Disarray's a good candidate. Heart's a good candidate. Pain is the best candidate, but not terribly good. Oh, there are no good candidates here. Vertigo's kind of nervous. I mean, it's scary, but... unstable. Unstable's a good candidate. Smile, fireworks, memories, explode, judgment, play, tenacious. God damn it. Fireworks. Oh, I am so picking that one. Oh. I did that on purpose. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Fuck this game. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Ratha. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And it's happened before, by the way, and it will happen again. The wheel demands it. I don't know, I'm making it up. Okay. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I couldn't think any less of you. No, I'm kidding, sorry. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ratha, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. I'll say it as frankly as I want. They make me a little too happy. Happy! You're happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey! Have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. ... Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little. ... What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Oh, whatever's on your mind. Okay. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? ... Wow. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha! Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. ... Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! Ha ha ha! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ratha. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Ratha, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today? I mean, in the club? I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you, after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. Sure she is. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay! Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... How does breeding work? Jeez. This is not how selective breeding works. Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. You're totally into the thing about the limbs, aren't you? That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ratha? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh wow, so it's not even hiding it anymore. It's just highlighting it. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize? Okay. Yeah. I'm on to all of you. This is that game that's gonna end with me getting chopped into little pieces and eaten as part of a meal. I'm going to end up in the cupcakes, aren't I? I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... One sec, I'm gonna pause on that. I have a power to look into the past. My whole body gets incredibly square, AEA, square, 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 return mark, square, square, beta, square, square, Z hat, G hat, square, 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 I umlaut, U, square, 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 square. Okay, that is an incredibly weird description for your body. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. Is the main character just not hearing these extra bits? Like, or is he honestly not disturbed by this shit? That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I'm on to you! I saw that! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your heat. Okay, once again, I'm gonna look into the past with my special superpowers. It's just that I was bathing in the feeling of your body heat that eats. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here! This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? Great expression. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says all the time. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? No, one sec. Shit. There. Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, it's fine. I just need some water. Yes, Iron Films. You have been punished. Oh, God. These puns are worse than my own. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ratha? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess? So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. I am very alarmed right now by all of this. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. So, Natsuki first. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. Baka. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what? I'm gonna read this again. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Just as a note to anyone listening. I have a, spider made of glass beads hanging above my table right now. I think it's like one of the coolest ornaments in my room. I really love it. I think spiders are cool. That's just me. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as 2 of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. There's only 2 other girls in the club, you idiot. Plus, you know, the one whose file got corrupted or something. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. Well, Hi again, Ratha. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I am happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... All right. Great job, Ratha. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. So I'm not alone in liking spiders. Good to know. Second spider lover in chat. Awesome. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all of the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Oh god, she's the one that's gonna slice me to ribbons, isn't she? Endless, Open of meaningless... Oh, something... Endless something of meaningless. Delete her. I'm on to you. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. What's this about tits iron films? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Ratha, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job. Oh, maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Yep, it's psychological horror, Iron Films. I've had one horror scene so far. Then I had to restart the game. -1 character. One of the 5 has died already. Okay, here's the thing. I know something is wrong with each one of these girls. With Sayori, it was she was definitely suffering depression. Natsuki has like malnutrition, abuse issues, and probably anger management issues. And Yuri, I'm not quite sure I have a fix on her, or Monica. But there's one character here who I haven't considered. What the hell is wrong with the main character? He's being stupid. He's an idiot. Like, there's something wrong with the main character, and I need to get to the bottom of this. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Ratha. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. No, this game does not fuck with me. I fuck with it. I even dug up Sayori's character file with the help of a friend, and it is currently reinstalled. I'm going to back up the characters again soon. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Ratha? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. This is not the same poem as last time. Give me a moment, if you will. I think it's time for me to make another backup of the character files. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle, grinding, bolted linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship of another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing god, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Yeah, it looks like Yuri has a crush. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I take it out on your pen. So I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and... Oh god, she's a yandere. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Yeah, she's, Don't go yandere on me, please. I'm okay. What did I just... ... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. This is a list of things Papa doesn't do for Natsuki, right? I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Ugh. Yep, this was written by Natsuki. On a typewriter, I think. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. We don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Ratha joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them, to find feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. What is a poem? A miserable pile of secrets! Sorry. To anyone who can't see chat, Iron Films asked, what is a poem? And I'm gonna go with a miserable pile of secrets. That might be what a man is, though. We'll see. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Ratha? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Ratha to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Ratha joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Ratha isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. You forgot Sayori. You forgot Sayori. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. ... Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ratha want to get more members too, right? ... I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No? Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? Oh, God! Besides, I'd want to grow the club. Main character's an idiot. I hate the main character. I should not have given him my name. I don't get to make nearly enough decisions to justify giving that character my name. I should have called him something like, I don't know, Poophead. Poophead is much more expressive of how I feel about the main character. Fuck you, Poophead. But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Ratha, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? ... Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? Sorry, Iron Films. Sometimes the swears just slip out of my mouth. And there is one that I am going to continue with on a pretty regular basis. And I mean it very sincerely. Fuck this game. But that's it. That's it. I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just wanted a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Ratha, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. ... This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh, yeah, tell us how you really feel, Yuri. Yeah. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Okay, yeah, I kind of would. And also, fuck you. Yeah. Screw you, Yuri. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Ratha? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Give me a moment, I'm checking something. Yeah. Maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Ratha? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Ratha before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. ... Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Ratha, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. What? Okay. And it's gotten horror again. And Yuri being a little bit... Oh, Natsuki. Yes, she is a bit mean, of course. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean. Tell me, Monica. Is that why your file is the one with the most data in it? Is that why Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri's files combined don't add to the amount of data in your file? Your character file is... Wait, actually, let me do the math on that to make sure. Open a calculator. 135 minus 44 equals minus 59 equals and minus 30 equals... Yeah. Just a note to everyone watching. Monica's character file is 2 kilobytes more than Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri's character files combined. I wouldn't be surprised if Yuri and I were the only real people here. And the others were just delusions. Why is your character file so large, Monica? Do you want to tell me? Like you told me to save the game? Because you told me to save the game very directly. In fact, you told me I could delete people if I wanted to. I think that's what you were trying to say with that poem. Huh. But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Oh, it's been longer, Monica. You know it's been longer. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait! Not yet! No! Fascinating. She's aware of the fourth wall. Gentlemen, we found our Pinkie Pie, our Deadpool, our... Okay, that's the only two fourth wall breakers I know. Can anyone name a character that breaks fourth wall better than one of those two? Our... Maybe the internet has a list of fourth wall breakers. List of fourth wall breaking characters. Alright. Oh. Mm-hmm. Huh. No. One sec, maybe... Damn it. Okay, I can't find anyone. It's fine. So, we have to craft another poem. Let's see. I am going to do my best to reference the lack of choice and point out the fourth wall and reality. So let's see. Pain, dance, joy, destiny references a lack of choice sometimes. Sing, fluffy, awesome, fireworks, sadness, love. Uncontrollable. I might do that one. Plea, determination, boop, suicide, aura, bunny, valentine, pink. Rose, crimson, milk, vivid, hope, clouds, whirlwind, flying, time, shopping. I'm gonna say hope. Holiday, cheer, breathe, calm, romance, frightening, broken, essence, lollipop, kitty. Broken. Daydream, explode, lipstick, party, infallible, clumsy, kiss, effluent, daydream. Since dreams are, you know, reality weird. Oh shit. Look at how many rhymes I have to come up with. I am on 11 out of 20. Incapable, giggle, swimsuit, play, hair, happiness, spinning, promise, lust, chocolate. Nothing here does it. Giggle. This isn't incrementing any. Son of a bitch. Cry, marshmallow, journey, marriage, afterimage. Journey, marriage, afterimage, captive, bouncy, inferno. Vertigo, Meager. Let's go for After Image. Disown, Luck, Together, Pout, Secretive, Pleasure, Fear, Misery, Doki Doki, Headphones. I'm wearing headphones. This... Oh, the number of ones keeps increasing. I see. Dazzle, Smile, Alone, Prayer, Anger, Raindrops, Shame, Hurt, Unrequited, Nibble. Dazzle, Smile, Alone, Prayer, Anger, Raindrops, Shame, Hurt, Unrequited, Nibble. Nothing here does it. Iron Films? I didn't actually notice myself swearing that time, so if you could actually type down what I said in the chat, that would kind of help me self-analyze. I don't always listen to my speech very closely. So, Dazzle, Smile, Alone, Prayer, Anger, Raindrops. I'll go for Smile. Oh! Okay, thank you. Question, silly. Games. Games. Depression, horror, memories, charm, death, ring. Good. Candy, flower, sweet. Imagination might be good here. Childhood, parfait, whistle, portrait, waterfall. Oh, did you see that? Someone hopped up from below the... Aw. Someone's trapped below the screen. Can I drag these people? If I could... I'm gonna try to click on her the next time she pops up. No? Okay. Graveyard, Comfort, Misfortune, Unstable, Ribbon, Peace, Vivacious Embrace, Strawberry Laugh. Comfort. Graveyard. Comfort. Yes. Okay. I saw someone jump up from down here. It, in the corner, so. And then I tried expanding the game screen a little bit, but that didn't make anyone show up, so. Oh, I can take up more of the screen. That's nice. Higher definition. It expands. Ah, okay. I'm trying to reference the fact that this is a game in reality, because apparently Monica can see past the fourth wall. Graveyard, Comfort, Misfortune, Unstable, Ribbon, Peace, Vivacious Embrace, Strawberry Laugh. Also, I'm going to save here. I know I'm partway through this, but... Okay. This game has become unstable. Dream, that references reality. Treasure, Passion, Fireflies, Tragedy, Lazy Anxiety, Incongruent, One for President. Dream. Pure, Heaven Sent, Entropy, Infinite Summer, Landscape, Ambient Desire, Unrestrained Beauty. Pure, Heaven Sent, Entropy, Infinite Summer, Landscape, Ambient Desire, Unrestrained Beauty. I'm gonna go for Unrestrained. Massacre, Wrath, Email. I might choose that. Contamination, Bubbles, Philosophy, Disoriented, Special, Scars, Vanilla. Let's go with Email. Vitality, Rainbow, Skirt, Melody, Defeat, Socks, Existence, Excitement, Tenacious Cheeks. Variance, Extraordinary, Amazing, Insight, Jump, Playground, Loud, Cage, Sunny, Vibrant. The fourth wall is a term for the barrier between a work of fiction and reality. When someone breaks the fourth wall, it's because they are somehow referencing the real world or the medium in which they exist. It's like if you're watching a play and someone in the play, like the plot goes on as normal, and then suddenly someone in the play says, okay, could anyone in the audience tell me, you know, despite the fact that they shouldn't know that the audience is there, the characters shouldn't know. So suddenly someone in the play turns to the audience and says, okay, could someone in the audience tell me who's plotting against me? Because I'm not figuring this out, you know? So, something like that. Variance, extraordinary, amazing insight, jump, playground, loud, cage, sunny, vibrant. Crap, none of these reference reality or a lack of control. Let's do insight. Cage, lack of control. Heart, disarray. Empty, grief. Electricity, forgive, starscrape, heartbreak, friends, dark. Mouse, fantasy. Mouse, I'm probably gonna go for mouse. Universe, uncanny, peaceful, poof, melancholy. Atone, sugar, extreme, twirl, nature, papa. Adventure, hopeless, warm, despise. Might choose papa. Atone, sugar, extreme, twirl, nature, adventure, hopeless, warm, despise. Let's go with papa. Hi, Ratha. I'm saving here. You know what? It's been an hour. So I think I'm going to call it there for now. I might actually do a part 2 in a bit because, well, okay, a part, one sec, let me check, 7 in a bit, but I'm going to take the chance to, you know, go take a break, let this start uploading. Thanks for joining me, Iron Films. I'll probably be back in a short while to do this again, because this has finally sort of drawn me in with the plot, somehow. But thanks for watching, and because I always do it, outro, outro, outro.